Hello, everyone. How are you today? I hope that you're still in happiness, whatever you do, even if the uh, pandemic still uh, in everywhere. But I just uh, you will see that Miss Anna Moon will explain about the methodologies. Uh, what is the methodologies you will use for your research? And okay, I think this is good for you to check it out. Okay, okay, see you in the next video.
Advisable to think holistically when you plan so that you set up your proposal well. The terms validity and reliability are common in quantitative research approaches, and trustworthiness and rigor point to the same concerns for stability and quality when doing qualitative research. There are a few differences between a quantitative and a qualitative approach. Quantitative approaches usually have standardized and well-developed existing conventions for assessment and reporting on quality and stability in a study. In a qualitative approach, the conventions are much less standardized, and part of the reason why is that you need a certain degree of flexibility in order to do the study. When writing your PhD proposal, you should plan your empirical work, that is data collection and analysis, in particular, mindful of the established conventions to make sure that you meet the standards and stated criteria for validity and reliability, or trustworthiness and rigor. Validity is whether a study, a test, or instrument captures data that allows you to make conclusions that answer your sub-questions. Reliability is about reproducibility and consistency of your data, that you measure the same thing every time you plan to use the test or instrument. To ensure validity and reliability, you can ask the following questions to your setup. First of all, are you sure that your planned test or measure captures what you want to measure as accurate as possible? Secondly, are you sure that your planned test or measurement would perform equally well for different subjects? And thirdly, are you sure that the planned test or measurement would give similar results each time for the same subject under comparable conditions? If you plan to develop a new or adapt a data collection instrument, you also need to explain how you will test for validity and reliability in the data collection of your study. In qualitative approaches, you need to explain how you plan to do your research in ways that will be seen as trustworthy and rigorous. Trustworthiness and rigor can be achieved by systematically transparent and accurate data collection and analysis. Although dynamic in design and some flexibility embedded in methods, you should explain how you plan to meet the stated objectives of the study and suggest the most appropriate ways of collecting qualitative data. In the PhD proposal, you have to ensure that you have sufficiently rich and solid data to support your conclusion and give elaborate and accurate information that provide insights to the topic that you like to explore. It is key to consider how appropriate and informative the sample or sources can be, and are you sure you have identified a sufficient number? In many qualitative studies, you often seek to maximize variation to gain the insight you seek to your research topic. However, make sure that you plan for multiple data collection points, either interviews, focus groups, or observations, in order to secure that you have, when you come to analysis of your data, you have sufficient insights Otherwise, you will be compromising the trustworthiness of the results. So good luck.